Our MC Momori is on his way to the lower levels of a dungeon when he runs into a group of adventurers. They're leaving the dungeon because they're running into monster corpses all over and nobody knows how they died. They see that he's packed lightly and they ask him if he wants to follow them back to the surface, and he's like, nah, I can't leave my friends. And that's a goddamn lie. He just didn't want to tell them that he was the one that killed all those monsters. And now he's at level 17, 2 levels below where he was supposed to go initially to look for the sake cup. But he's not really looking for the cup. He walks into this room with this scary looking statue and he immediately lights it up because he's like, yup, I remember what happened with the Soul Eater, I'm not dealing with this shit again. Kills the trap before it even activates. Behind it, he finds the sake cup, easy money, and somebody pulls up on him. And he was ready. He is not lacking. But it's the same woman from earlier, his now partner. She thought she'd be the first to get there because all the other adventurers were turning back. And to himself, he's like, nah, that's just because of me. And then he's like, here, you can have the sake cup though. This cup is worth 300 gold coins and he's just giving it away. She's like, I don't have anything worth 300 gold coins, so I'll just be your servant. And he's like, nah, that's all good. You can just have it. And she's really surprised because it's a lot of money to be given away. And he's like, I'm not really here for that. I'm here for something else. And then he goes digging around. He tells her that he's looking for materials and he finds a secret passageway. And she's like, okay then, at the very least, let me escort you. Because he's a mage and he doesn't have any like hand-to-hand fighting skills, but honestly, he doesn't need that shit. But he doesn't mind the company, so he tells her 3 rules. No asking personal questions, and don't tell anybody that I was the one that found the cup, and also I need you to tell me about what's happening in the surrounding countries. They move further into the dungeon, and as they're going along, they come across another monster. But not any monster, a golden-eyed monster. She tells him that she has this one and she just dices it up. They eventually make it to a safe spot and she starts telling him about the countries, the dungeons and everything. And she even starts talking about the monsters and why some of them have golden eyes. And he also puts together that most of the information the public knows about the monsters, they all came from the writer of the book that he found. And even somebody as great as him was locked into the dungeon by the goddess. Then he starts thinking, wait, the situation with the monsters and their golden eyes, it reminds him of the heroes because all the S-class heroes from his class had a golden aura to them when they first got there. Now the story shifts to their perspective. And to be honest, these guys do look strong, but can they beat Momori though? The first one is Takuto, he's S-class and level 24. Then his subordinate Shogo, who's A rank. Next another A rank, Itsuki, who's a subordinate of another girl, Hijiri, and S rank. And she explains they're basically in 4 groups. Everybody that's B and up is with the 2 strongest guys. Then B and below, they're with this one girl that's intimidating them. All the leftovers are with this one nerdy dude. The leftovers of the leftovers, people who don't want to fight at all, are with the class pres. And the class pres is S rank and she's only fighting for them because she kinda has no choice. If she doesn't fight for them, the goddess is going to eliminate them. She's going to get rid of them. So she's like, okay, I will fight in their place. It's just her character and that's why she stuck up for Momori in the beginning. She doesn't want anyone from her world to die. And while she's having her moment, a girl comes in screaming. Her hand got chopped off.